Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Eric visits Nicole in Italy. Exes offer mystery one-nighter. Days of Our Lives suggests that Nicole DiMera is watching over Holly Jonas as she receives cutting-edge care in Italy at the moment. It is hazy when Nicole and Holly will get back to town. In any case, since they aren't in Salem, it doesn't mean the show won't offer a few scenes of the two while they are away, to refresh fans on any headway made. Days of Our Lives, Eric Brady visits Nicole and Holly. According to DOL spoilers, Eric Brady may visit Nicole and Holly while they are in Italy. Holly is like a daughter to Eric, and Sloane Peterson Brady may grant him permission to travel if he is concerned about her progress or simply wants to see her and support her. She feels remorseful enough about the dilemma Nicole is in, and she knows the amount Holly means to Eric. Be that as it may, could this be a catastrophe waiting to happen? Days of Our Lives, Eric visits Nicole in Italy. Exes talk about their confidential one-night stand. Sloane and Eric will attempt to get intimate, according to Dual Temptation Strikes DOL. In any case, they'll be continually interfered. A child can do that to a couple, yet it likewise seems like family, work responsibilities, and different variables will add to this. If Nicole is away from EJ DiMera for a long time and Eric doesn't get his needs met, could the two of them be tempted when they're alone? Also of the sentiments that could surface assuming there are highs and lows with Holly's advancement. A one-night stand between the two would undoubtedly add yet another layer to this Baby Jude plot. Sloane probably wouldn't tell the truth if she found out that Eric was cheating on her. The way things are presently, her culpability is making her disintegrate, and she could uncover that child Jude is really Nicole and Eric's youngster. In any case, assuming that she feels sold out and is searching for vengeance, all wagers would be off. Is Chad's admonition to Johnny anticipating risk for Chanel not too far off? Days of Our Lives recommend that Chad DiMera will before long caution Johnny DiMera about something. The current week's Days see uncovers that Johnny's uncle will encourage his nephew to keep Chanel Dupree under control, with an end goal to safeguard her. What is going through Chad's brain, and how could he prompt Johnny something like this? Days of Our Lives, it's a hard no for Chad DiMera. Days uncover that Johnny will move toward Chad, requesting that he be his best man. Wedding plans for Johnny and Chanel are a go. Be that as it may, it seems to be Chad will deny Johnny's solicitation. Additionally, this week's additional teasers suggest that Johnny will resent Stefan DiMera and be extremely irritable. Days of Our Lives is Chad's admonition to Johnny anticipating risk for Chanel on the horizon. However, spoilers in all actuality do take note of that the young fellow likely shouldn't. Will all the DiMeras some way or another become focuses in this medication ring storyline? Days Chad DiMera is carried into the circle. Notwithstanding the entirety of that is going on, the current week's DOL review likewise shows Lucas Horton approach Chad and Everett Lynch about a story he has for them. Seems to be Lucas will carry Chad into the circle about Clyde Weston being in charge of this medication ring stuff, which might have DiMera seeing red. All things considered, Clyde was behind Abigail DiMera's passing, an injury that Chad is as yet managing. This could be the reason for his warning to Johnny once he learns this information. As a considerable lot of the DiMeras are secured in this storyline, somehow, Chad could feel as though the whole family, and their friends and family, could become focuses of Clyde's. Particularly as the town's head prosecutor EJ DiMera is Johnny's father. Chad will also be a target if he decides to run a story about Clyde. Will Chad's warning be heeded by Johnny? Could this hint at something terrible for Chanel in the future? Remark in the part beneath. No adoration, agreement, sketchy aims. Days of Our Lives show Clear's month will start off with a bang in Salem. Highlights from Days of Our Lives include 2 characters who struggle to make time for love, 3 people who meet over something significant, and 1 person who doubts their partner's intentions. What precisely will unfurl during Thursday's episode? Time to find out! DOL, no adoration in the early evening for Slick. DOLT that unseasoned parents Sloane Peterson Brady and Eric Brady will attempt to set aside an opportunity to be separated from everyone else. In any case, it seems as though they'll confront various interferences. Spoilers for DOL, it appears that Sloane and Eric will not only be stopped by baby Jude, despite the fact that a newborn can have that kind of effect on a relationship. No love, meeting of the minds, questionable intentions. Who else has the right to interrupt the couple? To find out, fans will need to tune in. Days of Our Lives. Lucas Horton meets with Chad DiMera and Everett Lynch. Across town, days infer that Lucas Horton will bring Chad DiMera and Everett Lynch together for a gathering. While Lucas is in a protected house to get away from the danger of Clyde Weston on account of Harris Michaels, seems as though he'll likewise be prepared to impart his story to the observer. What effect will all of this have on Harris's case? Talking about added mysteries. Note that Marlena Evans will assist the cop with figuring out his affections for Ava Vitale. Can Doc assist Harris in overcoming the mob princess? When Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, asks Brady Black for assistance on the DOL show, there are hints that Alex Kyriakis may question her motives. This could be a decent search for Teresa, particularly off the cusp of their lip lock, so how might she clarify this for Alex when the opportunity arrives, and will he get it? Jada tracks down 2 moles and follows through on the cost. Clyde conveys risky request? Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers uncover that there have been worries about a mole at the Salem PD. Truth be told, there might be something like 2 of them, since those police that have been included as of late appear to be outrageously dubious. Along with other members of the police force, Officer Phillips and Officer Goldman could easily be working for Clyde Weston. James Reed. Since somebody is clearly spilling data to Clyde, that is the reason Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, has been so mysterious about Lucas Horton's, Brian DeTillo, area. Not even Magistrate Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, knows where Lucas has stayed, so it's not difficult to see the reason why Harris was stressed over Everett Lynch, Blake Barris, and Chad DiMera's, Billy Flynn, visit. Concerning the mole circumstance, DOL fans realize the break should be found and stopped if conceivable. Will Jada Tracker, Elia Cantu, be the one to sort out who's spilling classified police subtleties? Assuming this is the case, Days spoilers say that could prompt serious difficulty. Clyde makes it his business to know things about his foes' very own lives with the goal that he can retaliate. Dislike Jada and Rafe's relationship is actually a mysterious now at any rate, so Clyde's witnesses might pass that news along and recommend involving it as influence. Assuming Jada uncovered the moles or starts surrounding evidence, Days spoilers say that could put her on Clyde's awful side. Clyde could conclude Jada is excessively brilliant to her benefit and request her to be dispensed with. Clyde could at least have his people rough Jada up and put her in the hospital, even if she doesn't die. It very well may be Clyde's approach to making an impression on Rafe as the show raises. That might also help set up Days' big reveal about Jada and Everett's previous marriage. Everett might accompany Abigail Klein's Stephanie Johnson to the hospital, where Jada might finally see Bobby and make sense of the events as she recovers. Obviously, there are inquiries concerning the amount Everett really recalls about Jada and their set of experiences after his trance-like state. However, Jada's potential hospitalization could get this show on the road with certain disclosures. Regardless, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Jada could land in peril over all the mole commotion, so remain tuned to check whether she'll get refreshes that seriously jeopardized her life.